Hi, my name is Erling Ellingson and I'm from the Norwegian game developer Funcom, and you are now surfing on Gram.pl.
A jednak, śmierć cię nie dopadła? Oto tortaż, bezpieczna przystań piratów.
Direction that we want to take Age of Conan into in the future is basically we want to add more content into the game. We want to add more PvE specific content. Just over New Year now we're adding 2 new dungeons for high level players. So we're extending the challenges for those who have already reached end level in the game. So that's a big thing that we want to do throughout next year. Just adding more adventure content into the game, adding more quests to do, more adventures to be had. And generally just expand what players can do by themselves and with others, but not necessarily fight against each other. I think PvP content, we are doing PvP content as well, but it's more adding rewards like armor stuff and weapons, that you can get when you reach certain ranks within PvP. So we are going to do that, of course, as well, because Age of Conan is a very PvP specific game. But right now, what we want to do mostly is of course, we want to enhance the PvP aspects of the game. We do want to add a lot more PvE content to the game in terms of new areas and quests and so on.
Błagam cię, uwolnij mnie. Te bydlaki napadły mnie jakąś godzinę temu. Dopadli mnie, nie zdołałam im uciec.
Yeah, one of the things that we want to do in the time ahead is do more balancing of the classes. We want to eliminate the gap that are between the classes, but of course this is a process that every MMO spends months, if not years, actually doing. If you look at the World of Warcraft patch notes now, you'll actually see that they're still balancing the classes. So I imagine that's something that we're going to be doing for years into the future. But we have been doing that as well for the past few months. We have been evening out the differences between the classes a lot. The classes are now a lot more balanced, and we will continue to do that in the year ahead, because we really don't want Age of Conan to be the Age of Casters.
A? Cóż takiego mówisz? Spadajże może lepiej, zamiast mi tu przeszkadzać, eh?
We are working on an expansion right now, but the thing is that we don't want to say anything about it. We want to be really, really mysterious, and I know that you journalists hate that. You want all the information at once, of course. I would like to give it to you, but no, we are holding off a little bit. And what we have done, though, is that we have put online, we have put out an art piece that shows the setting of this new expansion. It is something that we are working on, and we want it to be out by the end of 2009. And as for how it will be distributed, I imagine it will be both downloadable and in retail.
Mam nadzieję, że masz dobry powód, żeby zawracać mi głowę.
Well, the Polish version of Age of Conan that we're putting out is going to contain all the fixes that we have done to the game from launch and up till the launch of the Age of Conan Polish version. And everything that has been added to the English version will also be in the Polish version when you buy it. And that's one of the things that we're trying to do in our marketing campaign now, right? Around the Polish version, is that we want to show Polish players that we have been doing a lot of things to the game in the past few months. So that's why we're saying that okay, this is Age of Conan 2009. It is radically different from what was in May 2008. So all the things that have been improved and fixed in the English version will also be in the Polish version, and that will also be the fact for the future, of course.
To prawda, głosy są cichsze, ale nadal je słyszę.
One of the things that we want to allow Polish players to do is move their characters from EU servers or from other EU servers over to the Polish server. So we're going to allow them to freely transfer the character from English servers over to the Polish servers. And the reason why we're doing that is that we want a thriving community on the new Polish servers. We want as many Polish players as possible onto the Polish servers in order to have a big living community on the servers when the game launches. So we're actually going to encourage Polish players to move over. We're going to give them incentives for doing so. We're probably going to give them a free virtual item or such in order for them to move over. And so yeah, that's a big priority for us, getting people over.
O ja nieszczęsny, ledwie widzę, ledwie znajduję odpowiedzi.
Polskie serwery Age of Conan wystartują 22 stycznia, czyli w dniu polskiej premiery. Przed tym wydarzeniem planujemy zamkniętą betę, która startuje już w tę sobotę. Dodatkowo na początku stycznia, w pierwszym tygodniu prawdopodobnie, rusza otwarta beta, również z ograniczonym dostępem, ale już z dużo większą ilością kont. Jeśli chodzi o to, jakie serwery będą uruchomione na początku przez Funcom, to w Age of Conan są dwa rodzaje serwerów, PvE i PvP. Plan jest taki, żeby najpierw wystartować z PvE, a potem w zależności od zainteresowania naszych graczy zdecydujemy się lub nie na wystartowanie z serwera PvP. Jeżeli ktoś posiada angielskiego klienta, zupełnie nie trzeba kupować polskiej edycji. Będzie możliwość spatchowania przy pomocy online patcha gry i grania już polskiego klienta. Jeśli chodzi o kwestię wsparcia dla naszych polskich graczy, to oczywiście mamy pełne wsparcie od strony Funcom. Dostarczają nam tak zwane lock-kity, więc jeśli chodzi o lokalizację, to zupełnie nie będzie wpływało na opóźnienia. Jeśli chodzi o kwestię tego, czy kwestie techniczne będą wpływały na opóźnienia, no to jeżeli nawet, to bardzo, bardzo niewielkie. Dodatkowo należy pamiętać o tym, że polskie serwery są zupełnie oddzielnymi serwerami, więc nie będzie na przykład problemu z tym, że klient będzie zupdate'owany, a serwery będą nieaktualne. Po prostu to będzie się działo w jednym czasie. Jeśli chodzi o wysokość abonamentu, to tak jak mówiliśmy, przy zakupie gry 30 dni jest zupełnie za darmo. Potem przez 3 miesiące 19,90 w promocyjnej cenie. No, jest to bardzo, bardzo niski abonament. Po 3 miesiącach 29,90, co jest najniższym abonamentem w całej Europie, jeśli chodzi o Age of Conan.
Nie, przyjacielu. Zrobiłeś i tak więcej niż oczekiwałem. Oto twoja nagroda zgodna z obietnicą.